Look who's back! The classic Jetfoil ferry made by Boeing is finally back on the Hong Kong-Macau service. In this video, you can expect to see a beautiful lounge and good eats, so join me today on board first class, also known as Premier Grand. Today's journey started at Central Macau Ferry Terminal in Hong Kong, which is where we will board the ferry. The ferry terminal provides a great selection of restaurants, enough for the average traveler. However, as I'm traveling on Premier Grand, I'm able to use the Premier Lounge at the ferry terminal. The lounge is situated next to the private vehicle drop-off area, and it took me a while to find it. I'd say the lounge is quite hidden. The ticketing process is smooth and efficient. Welcome to the Premier Lounge. The lounge is smaller than I expected, but I would say it is alright considering not many people use it anyways. There are some Hong Kong style snacks, and the drink bar provides various types of teas, a very basic coffee machine, and there's also a fridge with Coke, canned coffee, water, and healthy drinks. Apparently, you'll need to contact the staff to get it. The staff are more than happy to help you make your drink. There was only black coffee available, so I just got that and added a few creamers. The coffee was just very typical. After the coffee, I left as I didn't really like the boring atmosphere. I think they just needed to add some music to make it feel much more relaxing. You will need to go through one of the bridges towards the boarding area. TurboJET mainly uses the West Bridge. The staff will check and cut your ticket before you go through immigration. After immigration, I think it's best to select a seat. I was so worried when the staff showed me the seat map for the TreeCat, given that I wanted to ride the Jetfoil. Luckily, it was just the 11:30 service. Overall, I think the staff are quite happy to help you choose your most preferred seat. There's a Premier Grand Class lounge near the gate, but it's just a room with sofas and cushions. I mean, it's alright for a short stay, but as a Premier Grand passenger, I get a free chauffeur service to any destination in Macau. Here is the staff introducing the transfer procedure at Macau. Here is our service, J0904. It is interesting how Cotai Waterjet uses the airline code even for services not serving the airport. Now it's time to board. Here is our Boeing 929 Jetfoil TERCEIRA. It is a hydrofoil vessel developed by Boeing. Boeing has used many aircraft systems in the development of this vessel. With less than 100 units produced in the world, it is definitely a pleasure to ride on one. Before we board, let me show you the seat map. I'm sitting in Premier Grand Class today, but as you can see, the width of the seats are the same in the entire cabin according to the seat map, which means the seats will be mostly the same with other cabins. I will say more about this later in the video. Now it's time to board. Welcome to Premier Grand Class laid out in a 242 configuration. This is my seat for today's journey, 1C.
Hello and welcome to the Boeing 929 Jetfoil Premier Grand Class. Let me show you around. Here you have a tray table, which is quite large for ferry standards. You have a seat pocket with a vomit bag and a safety card. The controls for the recline and 2 armrests. Legroom is like this, it's alright, and it's actually quite nice. The recline is much better than the ones provided in economy. This is my seat today, 1C, and the tray table is like this, and the literature pocket is over there, and you have a nice view of the front.
The crew took my meal order before we left Hong Kong. Here is the menu and drink list. Pause to read.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard TurboJET. We are about to depart for Macau. For your safety, close one please inside the cabin. Fasten the belt remain safe throughout the voyage. Thank you for your cooperation. 各位乘客早晨。 安，歡迎乘搭特赦飛航本船即將開往澳門。為顧客安全及舒適起見，請在船隻航行期間留在客艙，扣上安全帶，並切勿離座。多謝各位合作。
Now, as we are cruising, it's time for the meal. I opted for the sweet and sour pork with rice, the only hot meal available. If you ask me, is it really hot? I guess not really. Apart from that, this dish tasted very delicious, although I would like it even more if they made it a bit sweeter. For dessert, I opted for the fresh lemon Ceylon tea cake. I love the strong tea flavor, but I think it needed a more lemony taste. Overall, this meal, a very solid 9.5 out of 10. Hello and welcome to the Boeing 929 Jetfoil Lavatory. Let me show you around. So here you have a full-size sink. The water flow is alright. And you have toilet paper, automatic hand dryer which isn't working, standard toilet seat. And the space is actually quite nice. Yeah, it's pretty good for a toilet on the ferry. As we are nearing Macau, let me quickly conclude this journey. Today's journey started at Macau Ferry Terminal in Hong Kong. Ticketing process was smooth and the lounge was pretty good for ferry standards, though I would have liked it more if it had a better choice of snacks. Selecting my seat and booking the chauffeur was smooth as silk, and boarding commenced on time. The seat was quite disappointing, as it was mostly the same as the economy and super class cabins. However, the meal was tasty, and the crew were very friendly and helpful throughout the journey. I would say Premier Grand Class focuses more on the soft product like the lounge, the meal, and the priority deboarding, but other than that, it's not much different from other classes. Is it worth 495 Hong Kong dollars? I'll have to say no. Keep watching as I show the chauffeur ride after alighting. After passing through immigration, I quickly headed towards the meeting point for the chauffeur service. The staff quickly guided me to the vehicle. I had to share a car with another fellow passenger, but as I was the first one to get off, it was alright. Macau is a small city situated approximately 50 kilometers west of Hong Kong. The city is most known for its gambling industry, giving it the nickname the Las Vegas of the East. I'm now at Barra Public Transport Interchange, the western terminus for the Macau LRT. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share to support me. You can also see my live travels on Instagram, which is linked in the description. Thank you to all crew members who made my trip possible, and until the next video, safe travels. Bye!